Thanks for watching our video on Wyoming Lease and Landlord-Tenant laws. Subscribe to our channel for more videos and landlord tips. Landlords need to know their state's laws to manage their rental well. To help you do that, here's an overview of landlord-tenant laws in the Cowboy State. The lease agreement is the foundation of the landlord-tenant relationship. It's a legally binding contract between a landlord and tenant that outlines the terms of the rental relationship. A standard lease agreement is a one-year, fixed-term contract. A Wyoming lease should include basic terms like rent amount, rent due date, lease term, late fee policies, and pet policies. To fully protect landlords, it should also cover details like pest control, snow removal, air filter responsibilities, and yard maintenance. If any portion of the security deposit or any fee is non-refundable, this must be specifically stated in the lease agreement, and the landlord must provide the tenant with a written notice that the fee is not refundable. Landlords of rental units built before 1978 must provide tenants with a lead-based paint disclosure and pamphlet.
Next, let's talk about some important Wyoming landlord-tenant laws. There is no limit on how much landlords can charge for the security deposit, but it should be reasonable and discussed in the lease agreement. Landlords must return the security deposit within 30 days of the end of the tenancy, or within 15 days of when the tenant provides a forwarding address, whichever is later. There is no requirement for how much notice a landlord must give before entering a property. That said, we always recommend giving at least 24 hours notice. There is no limit on late fees. However, they should be reasonable and discussed in the lease. Landlords may require tenants to get renters insurance and can make failure to do so a breach of the lease agreement. Returned payment fees cannot exceed $30 and should be discussed in the lease agreement. Fixed-term leases terminate at the end of the period unless otherwise stated. Either party can terminate a month-to-month lease agreement with 30 days written notice. Wyoming has no limits on rent increases. However, the lease should discuss the procedure and notice requirements for increasing rent.
Wyoming landlords must provide tenants with a safe and habitable rental unit and make all necessary repairs within a reasonable amount of time. If a landlord fails to make necessary repairs after receiving 2 written notices, tenants may file a lawsuit or terminate the lease. If a tenant fails to pay rent or violates the lease agreement, the landlord may start the eviction process. In these situations, landlords must strictly follow Wyoming law and can never resort to self-help eviction methods, such as changing locks or shutting off utilities. Congratulations, you're ready to create a Wyoming lease and manage your rental unit. Our lease agreement automatically includes all required disclosures and gives you state assist tips as you build it. It's easy to customize online and offers unlimited access to our electronic signing tool, EasySign. As you manage your rental, remember that we have over 400 property management forms, including Wyoming-specific forms. Visit easylandlordforms.com to start your tenant screening and create a lease agreement guaranteed to comply with all Wyoming lease laws.